First of all, Jane, congratulations relative to your effort today. You played fantastic. How do you maintain this consistency?
Knock on some wood and say a prayer, I think. But no, I think I have to give credit to my teammates. They make it easy for me. And, San Diego's, they're a tough team. So, I wish we would have gotten the 3 points. But by the way the game was going, I think, we got to figure out a way to score. And we had some momentum there at the end. I think if we maybe had 5 more minutes, maybe we could have put something away. But that's okay. And we'll take a shot out.
Jane, I was just talking to Fran Alonso about the last 15 minutes. The corner kicks, the excitement. I think that's one of the most consistent runs of play you've had offensively in a while. How can you replicate that for 90?
Yeah, that's like the $1 million question, right? I think playing here is really hard. It's 100 degrees at all times of the day, and we just really need to capitalize on it early. I think we need to figure out a way to make teams run a little bit more and less of us running for sure. And I think in the second half, whether they were tired or not, I'm sure they were getting a little hot, but they had subs coming in, but we figured out a way to make them run a little bit, and I think it wore on them. And I think that was the last 15 minutes of momentum that you saw, and we got corner kicks or free kicks or what have you. So we just got to figure it out and do it earlier, much earlier. We can't wait till the 80th minute.
You signed a contract now that says you're committed to be here. You, your family are happy to be here. That sends a huge message, I think, for the organization. How did this come about? Was it something you were already thinking, both you and the organization had talked about? Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, I think, I've been here my whole career, and, the biggest thing at the end of the year that was going to happen was free agency. That was going to be inevitable. And I wasn't sure on a timeline. I never thought of it that way, other than the timeline was free agency. And if a deal came, great. If it didn't, then I knew I had to pack my bags, kind of thing. And, I was kind of just waiting to see what happened. And I knew in this past offseason, we had a really good year defensively. I really felt like I just really need to focus on myself. My focus wasn't really on the contract per se. I had to follow up last year doing well and, playing well for my teammates. Because if I had a terrible beginning of the year, then it could have gone a totally different way. So I think for me, I really was trying to just get better from last year. And, I'm so fortunate that Houston has faith in me still. And, I'm getting older, but hopefully I'm still growing. And, I'm just so thankful that they still have faith in me. And it's a 100% credit to all my teammates, past and present, and even the future ones that will roll in and I'll play with. I mean, I'm just really honored. And, it's just it's like a dream come true. And, here's to 12 more.
Well, you've earned it. Final question. You and I actually talked in preseason when Maria was still with us. And I vividly remember talking about, well, Jane, you're still the face of this franchise. And you were very honest and saying, you know what? Not necessarily. It's Maria. That dynamic now has changed. I think you are the face of this franchise. How does that work in the sense of, I saw you talking to Maria, exchanging pleasantries. I think you're still professionals and possibly friends. Maybe people haven't heard that. There's no hard feelings? Question mark.
Yeah, Maria's an amazing player, and of course, it's heartbreaking to lose her. And whatever the details were of that, that's none of our business. And she will always be successful in her career, and she's so young still. And you know, I have full support of her. Whatever she wants to do with her career, I'm going to have her back 100%. And of course, I'd love her to be an Orange, but if that was the decision she made for herself and her family and her future, then go do it. She can be one of the best wingers in the world, and she's shown so much in this league already with all the teams she's played for thus far. So, yeah, no hard feelings at all. I mean, it's heartbreaking, of course, for the club, but yeah, I mean, I'll punch back at you and say I don't think I'm the face yet either. We've got some young people up and coming on this team that I think are gonna grab the bull by the horns and take it, and you know, I'll let them handle that. And if the club wants me to be, then that's great. But I feel like I'm just kind of like the old soul that keeps everybody in line. So yeah.
Jane, you are, and you're beloved by many, and we're grateful you spoke to us. Thank you.